In the case of CJ Benjamin, however, if he were to be asked to stay on for the next couple of months or for an extended period of time, if that were the case, we're looking at a presiding judge here who has had a complaint against him before insofar as the timeliness with which he is dispensing his cases. Would this count against him, or how does that factor into this approach to have a meeting with him to see where we go forward?
Well, you could argue it both ways. You could say that this situation would be a reason to not offer him an extension. You could say that this is exactly the reason why maybe you should offer him an extension and say, look, if you are willing to go for 1 more year, for example, and that's all you're willing to do, if that's what you're willing to do, then we would ask that you render your decisions within that period of time so that if and when you leave after that, then we don't have to have a new judge coming in, rehearing all those cases again. So it's one thing to say, you know what, this is a person we shouldn't consider renewing because he hasn't done his judgments. But then what do you do with all those judgments if you don't renew and you have to go and relitigate those matters all over again? It may be a good reason to keep the person on for another year. But like I said, the government, the Solicitor General, and the rest of the JLSC would have to want that, including the other judges would have to want to stay as well.